It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
One of the things that is frequently asked of me, and this is such a silly thing to talk about, but I thought that I would spend just a second talking about it, is why does Hero Wars use such inappropriate ads? Why are Hero Wars ads so inappropriate? And I want to share with you a screenshot. From my analytics. Okay, so this is kind of a fun thing to look at as well. Now this is just me. This is just me, right? You can see that here. I'm gonna move this over here. Check it out. April 16th, 2019 is when I posted my first video, right? May 27th, 2024. That's yesterday. So 28.4% of my audience is in the United States. My second largest audience is from Germany, which I find very interesting. I find this very interesting. The fact that Russia isn't in the top 5 makes me laugh so much. Anyway, so check this out. My community is not a one-to-one translation of Hero Wars interested people. I'm not saying that I don't appeal to women, but I don't necessarily appeal to women. My live streams aren't really something that women would go out of their way to watch. Some women, sure. But you can see 5.5% of my audience is female, 94.5% of my audience is male. And of that breakdown, you can see that down here in the bottom left, 28.4% is 25 to 34. The majority of my viewers are 35 to 44 years old. And most of them do not use subtitles, which means they speak English, right? If you use subtitles, it means you don't speak English and it has to be auto-translated to whatever. Or, you know, I like to use subtitles if I can't understand what people are saying. So there's this whole concept that, you know, sex sells. Like, we know that, right? We know. I'm going to mute this so we don't listen to any of the videos. Here are some of the newer videos that we've got here. Like, what exactly is happening here? Like, what exactly is the inference here? Like, yeah, these guys are excited to jump into something, some gaping hole at the bottom of a woman. Like, this one is interesting. I've been seeing this one a lot. You know, it's not so bad, but just look at the look on her face. Just watch her face. Yeah, that's not, this one is less about, I guess her snot caused that. Oh, and it caused him to get cooked, and somehow his ankle break. I mean, these aren't so bad. Like, I feel like they've gotten better recently, but they're still pretty bad. Like, okay, it's definitely obvious what's happening here, like what the focus of this is supposed to be like, and then it jumps into you know, that has nothing to do with it. Let's see, this one right here. All right, so it's like. It's cleverly placed things, like what is here on the, you know what I mean. So sex sells, and you know we're not immune to this kind of stuff. None of us are, and some of us have more willpower than others. Obviously, these ads is what hooked the vast majority of players that are in my chat right now. The vast majority of people that watch my videos started playing Hero Wars because of ads just like this. It might have just been the hook. The very beginning, the cartoon anime female with oversized assets, you know, that got you to stop scrolling on whatever platform you were scrolling on, and then you stay for just a half a second longer and you see a little mini game, and some of us are like, cool, I could play this little mini game. I can make this little mini game, you know, something that I do while I'm waiting in line, or while I'm in a drive-through waiting for food, or you know, during commercials, you know, or at my kids' you know, soccer game, or whatever. And that is how they do it. It is the hook. Okay, it's more than just the psychology of sex sells, right? It's the hook to get you to stop scrolling. And in our world of attention, and attention in 2024, by the way, is the most important thing. It's the most important thing for any business, for any company, any brand. It's getting your attention. And if they can use something to trigger a base element instinct in your brain to just stop scrolling for half a second, until they get to the gameplay, which they also know interests a lot of people. Inappropriate, by the way, as a word, like we kind of know what inappropriate means, but inappropriate is subjective. It's not based in fact. What I find appropriate or inappropriate is different than what you might find appropriate. I think that while some might call it inappropriate, and I'm not saying that it's not inappropriate, I think that there are laws in place to protect those that need to be protected from, and they're not crossing those lines. Although, holy crap, the things that people are posting on Facebook right now, it blows my mind that they're allowed to get through. I said some gibberish. Well, I'm not a psychology major. But I do know how to get people's attention. I do know how to make hooks and all of that. So it is an interesting state that our world is in, but it's just to get you to stop scrolling. That's the whole point. Just to get you to stop scrolling. And, you know, that's the why, but the what is this right here. The what is this right here. Mostly men, 25 to 44 years old. That's why those ads are inappropriate.